If you're over 60, there's one daily habit quietly putting your heart at risk, and chances are, you're doing it without even realizing. I've been a heart doctor for over 20 years, and I can't count how many times I've seen seniors walk into my clinic feeling fine, only to walk out with a diagnosis they never expected: high blood pressure, clogged arteries, or dangerously weak heart function. They always ask, "But I thought I was doing everything right." And that's exactly the problem. It's not always the obvious stuff like junk food or skipping workouts. It's something much more subtle, a small, daily behavior that slowly wears down your heart like a ticking clock. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 10 most dangerous habits silently damaging your heart, including the one I see the most, and it's probably part of your routine right now. Some of these might surprise you. But here's the good news, they're all fixable. You just need to know what to stop, and what to start doing instead. So stay with me. Because habit number 1 is the most dangerous, and it's the one I see almost every single day. But let's begin with number 10. 10. Skipping your daily walk. If you're over 60 and spending most of the day sitting, whether it's watching TV, reading, or just resting in bed, you're putting your heart at serious risk. I'm not asking you to join a gym or start lifting weights. I'm asking you to just walk. A simple 30-minute walk each day, at your own pace, can cut your risk of a heart attack by nearly 50%. It's one of the most powerful, underrated habits for heart health. And it costs you nothing but time. Don't wait for chest pain to remind you to move. Prevention starts today, with your feet. One of the biggest mistakes I see as a heart doctor is seniors spending most of the day sitting, watching TV, reading, or staying in bed. You may think, "I'm too old for workouts." But I'm not asking for a gym session. I'm begging you to just walk. Just 30 minutes of daily walking, at your pace, can cut your risk of heart attack by almost 50%. When you don't move, blood flow becomes sluggish. Fat starts clogging up your arteries. Your heart gets weaker, and blood pressure rises. Over time, this can lead to heart failure, stroke, or even death. Walking keeps your blood vessels open, improves oxygen supply to your brain, and lowers stress levels. It also helps control weight, blood sugar, and cholesterol, all major threats to heart health. Walking is free. It requires no equipment. And it's one of the most powerful medicines for your heart. Just 15 minutes in the morning and 15 in the evening is enough to protect your heart and extend your life. Please don't wait for chest pain to start moving. Prevention starts now. Your heart will thank you every step you take. Let's move on to number 9. 9. Eating too much salt. Most seniors don't realize how dangerous salt can be. It's not just the salt you sprinkle on food, it's the hidden salt in canned soups, bread, sauces, pickles, chips, and processed meals. Too much sodium causes your body to hold on to water, which raises your blood volume and puts extra pressure on your arteries. Over time, this leads to high blood pressure, which silently damages your heart, kidneys, and brain. High blood pressure is called the silent killer because it has no symptoms, until it's too late. As a heart doctor, I've seen patients come in with heart failure, and their only mistake was eating salty snacks daily. Seniors need far less salt than younger people. No more than 1,500 milligrams per day, that's less than a teaspoon. Always check labels, avoid processed foods, and cook at home using herbs and lemon for flavor. Even small changes, like switching from salted to unsalted nuts or avoiding frozen meals, can protect your heart. Remember, your taste buds adapt. After 2 weeks of less salt, your food will taste just as good, and your heart will function better. Cut the salt before it cuts your life short. 8. Starting the day with greasy or processed breakfasts. Breakfast is supposed to fuel your day. But for many seniors, it's a heart attack on a plate. Bacon, sausage, buttered toast, sugary cereal, fried eggs, and creamy coffee may taste good, but they are harming your heart more than you think. These meals are loaded with saturated fats, trans fats, and sugar. They spike your cholesterol, raise your blood pressure, and cause inflammation in your blood vessels. As a heart doctor, I've seen a scary pattern. Most heart attacks happen in the morning, shortly after people eat these types of breakfasts. Why? Because your blood is thicker in the morning, and a heavy, fatty meal makes it harder for your heart to pump. If you're over 60, your body cannot handle this daily stress. Instead, choose a heart-safe breakfast: oatmeal with berries, boiled eggs, whole grain toast with avocado, or even a simple fruit smoothie. These foods lower cholesterol, improve digestion, and give long-lasting energy, without harming your arteries. Breakfast can be healing or harmful. Make the right choice the moment you wake up, and your heart will be safer all day long. If you're unsure which foods are good or bad for your heart, don't worry, you're not alone. Many seniors face the same struggle, especially at breakfast. That's why we created the Senior Health Tracker app, a simple tool made just for people over 60. It offers gentle reminders, tracks your meals, and suggests heart-friendly foods tailored to your age and health needs. Whether you're managing high blood pressure or just want more energy, this app acts like a doctor-approved guide in your pocket. Download it today and start your mornings with confidence. 7. Drinking alcohol regularly. You've heard people say a glass of wine is good for your heart. But for seniors, that advice can be deadly. Alcohol affects your body differently after 60. Your liver processes it more slowly. Your blood pressure rises faster. And your risk of irregular heartbeat shoots up. As a heart doctor, I've seen patients with heart failure, stroke, and atrial fibrillation caused by just 2 drinks a day. Alcohol damages your heart muscle, increases fat around the heart, and triggers inflammation. It also interferes with medications for blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol. Many seniors also drink to relax or sleep better. But alcohol actually disrupts sleep and increases nighttime blood pressure. Even small daily amounts add up. If you already have heart disease, alcohol is even more dangerous. I always recommend cutting it out completely. But if you must drink, limit it to no more than 1 drink per day, and never every day. Your heart will beat stronger. Your sleep will improve. And your overall health will rise. Alcohol might numb your stress, but it weakens your heart. Don't let a daily glass turn into a lifetime regret. 6. Bottling up stress or anger. Holding in your stress, anger, or sadness may seem strong, but it's hurting your heart deeply. Emotional tension raises cortisol and adrenaline levels, which cause your heart to beat faster, your blood vessels to tighten, and your blood pressure to skyrocket. Over time, this leads to heart attacks, strokes, and even sudden death. As a heart doctor, I've treated patients with perfect diets who still suffer heart disease, all because they live with constant emotional pressure. Whether it's family issues, financial worry, or loneliness, suppressing feelings damages your body. Seniors often say, "I don't want to burden anyone." Or, "I've lived with stress all my life." But after 60, your heart can't handle this silent storm. 5. Sleeping less than 6 hours a night. Sleep isn't just rest, it's repair. When you sleep, your heart rate slows, your blood pressure drops, and your heart gets a break. But if you're sleeping less than 6 hours a night, your heart never gets the downtime it needs. Studies show that seniors who sleep poorly are at a much higher risk for high blood pressure, heart attacks, and irregular heart rhythms. Lack of sleep also increases stress hormones, makes you crave unhealthy food, and worsens weight gain, all of which damage your heart. Many seniors struggle with sleep due to pain, medication, or anxiety. But improving your sleep is possible. Keep a consistent bedtime, avoid caffeine afternoon, limit screen time in the evening, and try relaxation routines like gentle stretching or deep breathing. If you're still not sleeping, talk to your doctor. Don't ignore sleep problems. Your heart is counting on those hours to recover. Your pillow is just as important as your plate. 4. Ignoring snoring or sleep apnea. Snoring may seem harmless, even normal. But loud, frequent snoring could be a sign of sleep apnea, a serious condition where breathing repeatedly stops during sleep. Sleep apnea lowers oxygen levels in your blood, forcing your heart to work harder all night long. Over time, this leads to high blood pressure, atrial fibrillation, heart failure, and even sudden death. Many seniors with sleep apnea don't even know they have it. They just wake up tired, groggy, or with morning headaches. Some fall asleep during the day without warning. If your partner says you snore loudly, gasp for air at night, or stop breathing while sleeping, get tested. A simple sleep study can diagnose the issue. And the good news is, Treatments like CPAP can drastically reduce your heart risk and improve your sleep and energy. Don't let a hidden condition steal years from your heart. 3. Eating late at night. Late-night meals may seem convenient, especially for seniors who nap during the day or eat lightly earlier on. But eating late puts your heart under stress. Your metabolism slows down at night, so food sits longer in your stomach, causing acid reflux, poor digestion, and disrupted sleep. It also spikes blood sugar and insulin levels, which increases fat storage and inflammation, both harmful to your heart. As a heart doctor, I've seen patients who eat healthy foods, but at the wrong time. Their blood pressure and cholesterol stay high, and they gain weight even with small portions. Try to eat your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Choose light, heart-healthy options like soup, vegetables, or a small piece of fish with greens. Avoid heavy, fried, or sugary foods at night. Let your heart rest with you. Don't feed it problems before sleep. 2. Not drinking enough water. Hydration is one of the most overlooked keys to heart health. As you age, your sense of thirst weakens, and many seniors simply forget to drink water, especially in cooler months. When you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, making your heart work harder to pump it. This raises your blood pressure and increases the risk of clots, stroke, and heart attack. Many seniors also fear drinking too much water due to frequent urination or bladder issues. But you can stay hydrated without discomfort. Sip small amounts throughout the day, eat water-rich foods like cucumbers and melons, and avoid dehydrating drinks like coffee and alcohol. Aim for 6 to 8 cups of water daily, unless your doctor advises otherwise. Clear urine is a good sign you're on track. Your heart is a pump. Don't make it run dry. 1. Sitting in silence with loneliness. This is the most heartbreaking and dangerous habit I see, seniors who go days without real human connection. Loneliness is not just a feeling. It's a physical stressor on your heart. It increases inflammation, raises blood pressure, and weakens your immune system. Studies show that chronic loneliness is as harmful to your heart as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Seniors who live alone, lose a partner, or withdraw from social life are especially at risk. And many don't talk about it, they suffer quietly. But connection is medicine. Call a friend. Join a local group. Talk to your neighbor. Volunteer. Even a 10-minute chat each day can lift your mood and strengthen your heart. If you feel isolated, reach out. There is help, there is hope, and there are people who care. Don't let silence steal your heartbeat. Your heart was made to love, to laugh, to connect. Talk to someone. Join a senior group. Meditate for 10 minutes. Practice deep breathing. Even writing in a journal helps reduce internal stress. Never underestimate how dangerous emotional pain can be. Your heart is not just a pump. It feels what your mind holds. Peace is powerful medicine. The more you release your emotions in healthy ways, the longer and stronger your heart will beat. 5. Ignoring sleep apnea or snoring. Snoring may seem harmless, even funny, but it could be the sound of your heart struggling. Sleep apnea, a condition where breathing stops repeatedly during sleep, affects millions of seniors. It causes drops in oxygen levels, interrupted rest, and long-term damage to the heart. Most people don't even know they have it. They feel tired during the day, wake up with headaches, or experience memory issues, but never link it to sleep. As a heart doctor, I always ask my patients about snoring. Why? Because sleep apnea increases the risk of high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, stroke, and sudden cardiac death. If your partner says you snore loudly, gasp for air, or stop breathing during sleep, get tested. A simple overnight study can confirm it. Treatments like CPAP machines or mouthpieces can protect your heart overnight. Quality sleep is when your body repairs. Without it, your heart suffers silently. Don't ignore the signs. Snoring is not just noise, it's a warning. Your heart needs oxygen all night long. Fix your sleep, and your heart will finally rest. 2. 4. Smoking or inhaling secondhand smoke. By now, we all know smoking is deadly, but many seniors still underestimate how dangerous even one cigarette or exposure to secondhand smoke can be. Smoking doesn't just affect your lungs. It directly damages the lining of your arteries, causes inflammation, and accelerates plaque buildup, leading to blocked arteries and heart attacks. If you're over 60, your blood vessels are already more fragile. Smoking makes them brittle and narrow. I've seen patients who never smoked, but lived with someone who did, and they ended up with heart disease. There is no safe level of exposure. Even if you smoked for 40 years, quitting now can still reverse some damage and significantly reduce your risk within months. And don't fall for light cigarettes or vaping, they're just as harmful. Your heart deserves clean oxygen and clean blood. Every puff of smoke is a punch to your heart. If you're struggling to quit, talk to your doctor, join a support group, or use nicotine patches. The most powerful step you can take for your heart today is to say, I quit. Your body will begin healing the very next day. 3. Using phones or watching TV late at night. Late night screen use may seem harmless, but it silently increases your heart risk. Blue light from phones and TVs disrupts your body's melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep. Poor sleep leads to higher nighttime blood pressure, insulin resistance, and heart strain. Seniors often scroll before bed or leave the TV on for company, but this habit confuses your body's natural rhythm. As a heart doctor, I've seen that poor sleep is a major trigger for heart attacks, stroke, and atrial fibrillation. And it's not just the light, it's the mental stimulation. News, social media, and movies can raise stress hormones, increase heart rate, and keep your brain alert when it should be resting. Over time, this disrupts your heart's recovery during sleep. I always recommend shutting off screens at least 1 hour before bed. Instead, read a book, listen to soft music, or stretch gently. Your sleep will improve, and your heart will thank you. Remember, night is when your heart heals. Don't rob it of that time. Better sleep equals a better, stronger heart. 2. Eating fast food or fried snacks frequently. Fast food and fried snacks may be convenient, but they are deadly for your heart. These foods are packed with trans fats, saturated fats, and salt, all of which damage your arteries. Seniors often grab a burger, samosa, fries, or fried chicken, thinking it's just one meal. But every bite increases cholesterol, causes inflammation, and thickens the blood. As a heart doctor, I've seen heart attacks caused by years of just one snack. Your arteries become clogged, stiff, and narrow, making it harder for blood to flow. This forces your heart to work overtime until one day it can't. If you're over 60, your metabolism is slower and your heart is more sensitive. Fast food has zero nutritional value, but maximum damage. Choose baked, boiled, or grilled options. Snack on fruits, nuts, or homemade soups. Even small swaps like air-fried foods instead of deep-fried make a huge difference. What you eat becomes your blood. If your food is oily, so is your blood. And thick blood equals blocked arteries. You can't build a strong heart on weak food. Say goodbye to fried temptations, and give your heart a chance to thrive. 1. Ignoring high blood pressure or skipping medications. This is the deadliest habit I see in seniors, and the most common one, too. Many people feel fine and stop taking their blood pressure medications, but high blood pressure is a silent killer. You won't feel symptoms until it's already damaging your heart, brain, and kidneys. Skipping meds, even for a few days, can cause dangerous spikes, leading to heart attacks or strokes. I've treated patients who collapsed because they ran out of pills or didn't think they needed them anymore. Your medication is not a suggestion. It's a lifeline. If you have side effects, don't stop. Talk to your doctor to adjust the dose. Monitor your blood pressure regularly at home. Keep a diary. Take your medicine at the same time every day. Use reminders or pill organizers. Staying consistent is key. High blood pressure thickens your heart muscle, narrows your arteries, and leads to heart failure, but it's completely controllable if you take it seriously. Don't gamble with your life. One pill a day can protect you from years of suffering. Take control today, and your heart will keep beating strong tomorrow. Your heart has been beating for you every second of your life without asking for anything in return. But after 60, it needs your support more than ever. Every habit you follow now, every meal you choose, every walk you take, it all adds up. As a heart doctor, I've seen too many patients ignore small signs, small warnings, until it's too late. But you have the chance to change that. Start by removing just one dangerous habit from your routine today. Then slowly work your way through the rest. Your heart doesn't need perfection. It needs consistency, care, and your attention. And if you ever feel overwhelmed, remember, you don't have to do it alone. Use tools that make it easier. Download the Senior Health Tracker app to stay on track with daily tips, meal logs, and gentle reminders created just for seniors like you. Your future self will thank you. Your family will thank you. And most importantly, your heart will thank you. Because it's never too late to start healing. Stay safe, stay strong, and take care of your heart, every single day. Sparkling Heart, if this message spoke to your heart, please take a moment to thumbs up sign like this video. Repeat button share it with a friend or loved one. Bell subscribe for more heart smart tips and senior health wisdom every week. Your support helps us reach more people who need this. Let's stay strong and healthy, together.